how can I check my blood sugar levels, and should I? If that's the question that you're asking yourself, in my opinion, I'm not a professional, but I think you should, for the reason of developing a baseline. Because becoming insulin resistant, or, figuring out that you are a pre-diabetic, it doesn't happen over the last week or over the last 6 months or even over the last year. It's built up over years, and it just sneaks up on you until something's going on in your body that's making you question things, or you've gone to the doctor and they've done blood work, and lo and behold, they give you this news. So I think for a preventative maintenance type issue, you should just do it. It's simple. So you purchase, it's what's called a glucometer, and this one is from Keto Mojo, but there are many, many, many different brands to use, and they're affordable. You can get them as low as $15 or $20. So you'll purchase one of these, and it's got everything that you need inside. Your meter, this is the little lancet thing, and these are your testing strips. And I'll actually, at the end, I'll go over this and just check my blood sugar while I'm on this video with you. And the reason that, I'm a fan of going ahead and doing it now to develop that baseline is just to keep track of some numbers. If you test it, and healthy fasted, so you get up in the morning, you're fasted from not having eaten all night, and you test your blood sugar. That's the first best way to do it. So you should be between 70 and definitely no higher than 100 to be considered having a healthy blood glucose level. Then if you do that in the morning and it's over 100, maybe between 125, that's when they kind of consider you insulin resistant or a pre-diabetic level. So, you get up and you test it and you're under that 100, then awesome. Maybe test it again in a few more days. Just throw it in your kitchen drawer. It's right there handy when you get up in the morning before you have, your coffee or water or whatever. It's right there. Pull it out, test it. I promise you it's painless, and it takes under a minute, literally. So it just gives you a good baseline to do that. And then, taking that one step further, then if you've eaten, and 2 hours later, you would test your blood sugar, and it's under 140, that's considered a healthy blood glucose level. If you are over that, but under 180, that's when they consider you, again, in that range of insulin resistant or a pre-diabetic level, having given that 2 hours after your meal. So, I'm a big fan of just do it for yourself, because you don't know, you go through life and you're thinking that, oh, I'm fine, I'm healthy. And, there's been no reason for you to question. It's just such a simple and affordable thing to do for yourself, for your future self, for your health, because high blood sugar just causes such a trickle-down effect with so many other things. The sooner that you can catch it and just make some lifestyle changes, the better for you. So let's do this. So again, here's everything that you need. You're going to take one of these little brown strips and pull it out. And this is the actual test strip, and that's what that looks like. You're going to turn this on, and the little end that looks like that, you're going to slide it right in. And there, it's ready to go, okay? Then you are going to take this little thing, not sure what it's called, And I just realized I forgot to grab a lancet. There's none in here. Be right back. This just little lancet, this is the little, I mean, I suppose you could call it a needle. It's nothing bad. You take this and you put it right, well, you take this little thing off, okay? And you're going to put this right down in there. It'll snap into place. Then you're going to pull this little thing that's protecting the tiniest, where is it? The tiniest little needle. Call it a pin in case you have a phobia of needles. We're going to put that on, simple like that. It's got this little press button thingy. So just pick a finger and I just kind of give it a squeeze or two just to get some blood down on the end. You are just going to literally, that easy. Did you hear that little pop? And, you know, get some blood out of there. And right here is that little end, see the little blue? You're gonna hold it up there. So it beeped at me that it's ready. And there's where I'm sitting for the morning, 110. I definitely fall in the insulin resistant pre-diabetic. I don't love that, but I'm working on it. I'm not letting it, get me down. Pre-diabetic insulin resistance is not a life sentence anymore. It just requires some tweaking to your lifestyle and your diet. I've definitely been able to manage mine with just, making some changes to my diet, walking a little more, and, just being more aware of, what I'm putting in my mouth all the time. Not so much snacking. There's just, there's a lot of things which, we can get into that on another video, but I cannot stress enough. It's affordable. You really, really owe it to yourself to just do it and develop a baseline now. And so, 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, where you were back then versus where I am now to see what's going on inside. So, I hope you do it. I'm going to link, so you don't have to go searching. I'm going to link this one down in the notes, and I will also link another one just so you have a couple of options on prices. So again, I hope you do it. Give it a try. My channel's new, so if you get anything from this video, maybe like it and subscribe. And if you do decide to do it, come back and leave me a comment that you did it and maybe what your test results were. I'm really super interested. So good luck and let me know. Thanks.